is Tuesday night, May 26th, about 11-ish, I guess. Been working on it late last night and tonight. The DMV told me that as long as all the accessories work, meaning turn signals, brake lights, hazard flashers, windshield wipers, and horn works, that they go ahead and give me a plate. I told them about the frame and the floor work I needed to do for safe. I was just looking for title only, and well, she told me if you gotta go through inspection, you might as well get it all. And when she told me that's all I had to do, I decided to go ahead and get it all done. I went ahead and fixed the exhaust tonight. That was not a fun job. I still got a slight leak right here. You can hear it, but it sounds a lot better than it did. You can hear the glass packs on it, but see, when I bought it, the headlights, turn signals, hazard flashers, windshield wipers, all that worked. You can hear the glass packs there. Sounds pretty good. The old engine don't sound bad, but dash lights already worked, and my headlights would kick off when I hit high beam, which told me that maybe the dimmer switch was bad, and I was getting ready to replace it. I got the old one off the 64 Fairlane before I turned it into a race car. But I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it still shining. I just kept hitting that dimmer switch on and off, and now it's okay. And turn signals, like I said, they was already working. The little truck don't sound bad, really. See, that's working. And on the brake lights, I got them working. And all that was, let me walk around here and show you. There was a hot wire going to the switch. This doesn't have an electric brake light switch like my 68 does. I don't know when they changed it, maybe 67. But this one has the switch that is activated by pressure, and it's got this wire here. This wire right here is the hot wire, and you can see it's spliced, which I re-spliced it, and somebody had done it. They just taped it all together. The connection wasn't very good. I did that, it started working better. These old plugs, connectors right here, they came off the old harness from my 64 drag car. I kept all that stuff, and it comes in handy from time to time. And it got to working better, but I noticed it wasn't 100%. Sometimes I have to pump the pedal and push it real hard, and I thought, well, it's activated from pressure, so maybe it's low on brake fluid. Sure enough, it was about that far below the bottom, or below the top. I filled it up, brake lights started working. They probably could stand to be bled. I guess that's a good thing to know about these trucks. If your brakes aren't working correctly, your brake lights won't work either. They probably could stand to be bled. Try to step on this brake. Dome light works too. I just hooked it to a magnet. It's supposed to go to the headliner, but I just hooked it to a magnet for now. Like I said, all this is just temporary stuff so I can get my tags, and believe me, I'm not going to leave it rigged up like that. But yeah, you got to pump them. It's hard to, I don't know if you could, yeah, you can see it, the screen. Sometimes you got to step on kind of hard at first if they haven't been activated for a while, and get that pressure up that switch, and they're working good. You can tell the old alternator don't crank out a lot, which they didn't, whether they were right or not. Turn it off, the lights back on, it goes dim. I don't know what they put out, 60 amps if they're new. This one, probably the original one. Windshield wipers always did work. Washers don't work. I'm not sure you're supposed to activate them. I'm still thinking maybe a switch went there, but that's not important. Horn, I tried to get the original horn ring to work, but it's missing some parts. I ordered some stuff just for a temporary fix. I got a trans brake button that a buddy of mine that I used to race with gave me. Do that, and I just I found an old horn. I think it was off the Cougar I tore apart, but Yeah, we did that. We put a new bushing on the radius arm too. I need a light to show you that. I didn't completely replace them all just because I just want to go ahead and get this thing on a trailer and haul it up there and get my plate. And I'm glad I didn't tackle the whole job, because you gotta pretty much jack the truck up and take the coil springs out, and just so you can pull that radius arm away. But I just put one bushing. Luckily, the only one that had completely crumbled away is the one you can get to by just taking the nut off. And that's all I did for now to get rid of that rattle. I'm sure there's still a bunch of rattles. Here, a little bit of exhaust leak down here. It's not bad. I mean, considering all I'm doing is just what I have to. I'm not even sure if I had to fix the exhaust, but I just wanted to go ahead and do it. I want to see what the engine sounds like, and it is surprisingly quiet. It's now, as far as oil pressure goes, I wasn't that impressed with it, but I have yet to see it go to zero. And this thing's sitting up there warmed up pretty good. No noises in the engine. This engine would, I've never seen it oil smoke either. So this engine would be a good candidate to, if I didn't want to spend a lot of money just yet. I got a 390 I want to build for it later, but if I don't want to spend a lot of money on it just yet, it does leak a lot. I could pull it out, clean it off, put a set of bearings in it, leave everything else alone, just put a gasket set on it, just to clean it up, make it look better. And I think the old engine would last a while. I don't know how well you can see that, but we're holding about 10 pounds of pressure. Not a lot, but we expect. And I've yet to change oil in this thing yet. Yeah, we're holding about almost 10 at idle. It's a very low idle. It goes up to almost 40 revving it up. I mean, it's not fresh engine type healthy, but the fact that it doesn't go to zero tells me it's not completely shot yet. So I like that. Anyway, I'm going to try to cut this video short. I don't know how long I've been talking, but that's the plan. That's where we're at on it. Thought it'd be cool to do a late night video on it. Let you know that even though I work very early hours, I'm on vacation, by the way. I put in 4 days vacation time to add to the Memorial Day holiday. And this is the first staycation I've had for a while. I usually go to New York, but I'm kind of enjoying this, staying up late at night in the garage stuff like I used to do. But okay, the plan tomorrow is to let's see. I'm going to put my battery hold down on. I don't know if they look stuff like that or not, but it's something I feel it should be on there. I got some seat belts. I'm stealing the seat belts from the 94 Power Stroke, and I'm going to try to put them in here. I don't even know if they look for seat belts. That is a safety thing, and it is the law in Kentucky to wear seat belts, so they may say something if you don't. And that should be everything. Okay. After I get this thing hauled up there, and hopefully I'll get my tags, I'll let you know how it all works out. Stay tuned for more videos.